We are in Kenya at Itierio High School. It is June 15th, 2017, here with Mayerlize and Eve. And the first thing we're going to do is going to give them each a gift. So the first thing, we have an envelope for each of you. It has your name on it. This is from my... You're welcome. But you don't know what's in there.
You have to pay us money.
What do you think? Yeah. What do you think is in there?
To know when you open it.
When you open it, yes, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you. This is from my brother and I, my brother Bunny and I. Yes. Each of you have 1,000 shillings.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I want to ask you, what do you think you want to spend? What would you like to buy with your 1,000 shillings?
And take a turn.
Yeah, you gotta be real loud. Like, I love ugali, real loud.
I say what I want.
Talking to the mic.
Okay, I would like to buy a skirt and use some as the transport home.
Okay, so transport home, and what was the other thing you said?
To buy a school skirt.
A school skirt. Okay, yes. So you need a new school skirt.
Yes.
How many shillings does that cost?
It's skirts, 500 shillings.
500 shillings. Okay, good. Mayerlize, what would you like to buy?
Okay, I appreciate, and I would like to spend. I would like to spend the money in buying some of my basic needs, like the shoppings at the dormitory. I will purchase some so that I continue using throughout this term, and some I'll use as the fare back home, and also buy some books for revision.
Good, very good. Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Why don't you give the envelopes to Bunny, my brother, just give him out. Okay. But he likes to steal things, so don't let him steal it, okay? He'll try and steal it, so okay. Make sure he doesn't steal it.
Grandma wants to make sure you put this in a safe place.
Oh, thank you, yes.
So nobody takes it.
Right. Where's a safe place? Where are you going to put the money?
Okay.
Where will you put the money? To be safe so nobody steals?
We'll keep it to the bursar. We have a school bursar who usually stores money for the students.
That sounds good. So the school bursar.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay. The other gift we have for each of you, one of my students, whose name is Anthony, he did a project. He raised money, and did a whole bunch of these. Like lots of Dago children are going to get these. So it's this little plastic package.
Yes.
There's some pencils, a pen, an eraser, and a sharpener in there, pencil sharpener.
Okay.
And that's
thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Yeah, that's
thank
for each
you.
of
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You look at the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're talking, look at the camera. Okay.
You look at the camera.
Look at big, handsome George.
Yeah, okay. I don't like to look at George.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So once again, give him the bunny, but don't let him steal it. Okay. So Mayerlize, we'll start with you. What's your favorite subject? English, history, what's your favorite? And tell George.
My favorite subject, I like the CRE. I also like history and home science.
Okay.
Yes.
So why do you like history?
I like history because in history there's a lot of things we learn, mostly the things that affect our country, and we also get updated in the most of the things that occur around our countries and the outside countries. Okay. Yeah.
How about CRE? Why do you like CRE?
CRE, I like religion. Of course, I go to church. I like learning about God.
Good. And how about home science?
Okay.
Why do you like that?
In home science, we do a lot of things dealing with mostly clothing and textiles. I like because it's my hobby. I usually do some of the practices when I'm alone, so I like it.
Okay, what do you make? What do you make?
We make samples of clothes, and yeah.
Maybe you can make me some clothes.
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right, why don't you give it to Eve? Eve, what's your favorite subject or subjects here at school?
My favorite subjects are English, Kiswahili, and home science.
Okay, so why English? Why do you like that?
I like English because it is my booster subjects, and it also helps me to understand some concepts in most of the subjects to learn in school.
Okay, and why do you like Kiswahili?
I like Kiswahili because it is the national language in Kenya and it is used in most places.
Okay, and how about home science? Like Mayerlize takes it. Why do you like home science?
Home science is also one of my best subjects because through it we can learn many things and we apply even at homes, and even after I finished my school, before I receive the results, I can use some knowledge to earn money.
Okay, good. All right, since Eve, you have the microphone. Carolyn and Kevin Fijian, they live in a state called Delaware in the United States, are paying for your school. What would you like to say to them? Look at George. What would you like to say to them for donating the money so you could go to high school? So just talk to George, and Carolyn and Kevin will get to see this.
Okay, to Caroline and Kevin, I would like to appreciate them for their kindness and their patience that they shown to me since I started from 1 up to this level. I know there are many students who wish to get this opportunity, but they haven't. So I may ask the Almighty Father to keep guiding them and so that they may pay for me school fees. And I know by the end of it, I will achieve something better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, why don't you give it to Mayerlize? So Mayerlize, your scholarship, a lot of different people put in money. So what would you like to say to them for donating the money so you could go to high school?
Okay, for this far, actually I can say it's through their help and it's God's plan. Now I want to say thank you very much for all who helped me continue with my education, because through this I also learn of helping other people in those with different needs, even our fellow students who are needing or lacking some things. I learn from them that it's good to help, and I appreciate them so much, and may God give them life so that they continue, not only to me and to other students who need such help.
Okay, thank you. Very good.
I
Okay.
just want to tell you, all the girls we've seen, you're the best speakers.
Yeah, you're loud.
Look at George, and you
Good.
sound very good.
Yeah.
Very good skills. Very important the rest of your life.
Yeah. How about, this is my 5th time in Kenya, and lots of people in the United States ask me questions about Kenya. What is Kenya like? What are the people like? Is it pretty? What's the weather like? I want you to talk to the camera and tell, what do you want people in the United States to know about Kenya? So Mayerlize, you have the microphone. What would you like people in the United States to know about your country?
Okay, for the people in the United States, Kenya is a very rich country in minerals. There are gold, and there are some historical sites. They can come to Kenya and look around. They can come. There are several things in Kenya, and in Kenya, the mainly resources are found there, and they can come and explore also. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Eve, why don't you give it to Eve? How about you? What would you like people in the United States to know about Kenya?
Okay, Kenya is a large country, and it also has sites of tourist attractions like lakes and mountains, and it also has some types of food and raw materials that can be transported to other countries.
Okay. Eve, what do you do for fun? When you just want to have fun, what do you do?
Singing.
Singing. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. We're going to come back to that in a second here. Let's give it to Mayerlize right now. What do you like to do for fun?
Okay, I also like singing and sometimes dancing.
And dancing, too. I'm
Yes.
bad at both of those. Very
Yes.
bad. So is my brother. Okay. Well, how about, since you both said singing, could we hear you two sing a song? Either you could
One that you both know.
Could you do it together? Could you sing a song?
Okay, we sing a song.
Okay, Eve.
What song are you going to sing?
Tell
You
Eve.
can sing a religious song.
Okay.
Same one. Did she know what you're going to sing?
Could you sing together?
Yeah, we sing
Eve,
together.
that's okay? All right, so
If you know the song,
Yeah.
so that both of you sing together.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep the microphone like right in the middle of you two, and
Okay.
look in the camera and real loud, sing your beautiful song.
Okay. Waiting from where you brought me and things you've done for me. My heart rejoices before you and I praise your holy name. When I think from where you brought me and things you've done for me, My heart rejoices before you, and I praise your holy name.
I love you, Lord.
I love you, Lord.
I praise your name.
I praise your name.
I love you, Lord.
I love you, Lord, with all of my heart. I love you, Lord. I praise your name. I love you, Lord, with all of my heart.
Wow, that was fantastic. Good job.
Harmonized.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay. Bunny and I are from the United States. Would you have any questions? Would you like us to ask questions of us or about the United States, what we do, or what questions would you like to ask us?
Okay, some of the questions we would like to know how you. Okay, I mean we would like to know how they are doing according to their lives when they are alive, and some of the challenges they face. Maybe there in the United States, because we are in different countries and we too have different challenges. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would say, all kids have challenges.
Yes, of course.
Because, it's hard growing up, and there's a lot of pressure to learn and be successful, and, and so that's common. What the United States is fortunate to have is many resources available, many schools, access to the internet, computer. I understand you've taken a little bit of computer class. We'll talk to you about that later, maybe. And it's a wealthier country, so we have money for education and opportunity to make money and buy a home and land and stuff like that. So, but they have to work hard, just like you have to work hard.
Because we have, like you talked, I think, Eve, you said, like a lot of kids from Dago aren't going to high school. In the United States, really all children go to high school. And lots go to university. The ones that don't go to university go to usually a trade school where they learn how to be maybe a nurse. They learn how to be a plumber, an electrical engineer, or electrician, things like that. But yeah, we're lucky we have a lot of resources. And in a few years from now, because of you two, and you're going to work hard, you'll have the kind of resources the United States does.
Yes.
Right? So this is a map of the United States.
Can you see it okay?
On the internet?
Yeah.
Can you see that okay? It's kind of small.
Yes.
But Delaware, so if you just use your fingers, that's the state where your sponsor lives.
For Eve, yeah.
Yes, which is on the East Coast. Okay? Right
Yes.
there. Delaware was the very first state of the United States.
Okay.
I'm impressed, bud.
Yeah, how about that? And then Brett lives in Illinois, this big Lake Michigan, right there at the bottom of that lake. And I live all the way over here in California. I live right in here, San Francisco, California. So that's the map of the United States, a very large country.
Okay.
Okay?
And Bunny's on the internet right now.
Yeah.
That's how we got to that map.
Okay.
And the
Right.
school's talking about getting you access to the internet where you can learn on your own and with teacher guidance
Okay,
Yep.
thank
more
you.
about the world and more about Kenya.
Okay.
Okay.
How about Eve? What question would you have? I saw you had one. What would you like to ask us? Closer, yeah.
Okay, I would like to ask if you also have access or you sponsor some students for other countries apart from Kenya, and I would also like to know the climate of United States of America, the difference between the climate there and Kenya.
Okay, well, I'll take the students, when you take the climate here.
Okay, good.
We only sponsor students. Our scholarship fund is only for students really from Kenya, really from Dago, Kenya. Sadly, there's a lot of poverty in the world, a lot of students very poor. I wish I could send all of them to high school, but the sad reality is for millions and millions of children, they don't get to go to high school. Many of them get very little primary school even. So that's kind of a sad part, but we're trying to help as many Dago children as possible. And I'll let Bunny talk about the climate.
So, I showed you the map of the United States.
Yes.
So the United States, there's 4 seasons of weather, different kinds of weather. There's spring, which is the season we're in now, which is it starts to get warmer and flowers come out and trees bloom. And then there's summer, which is weather's more like Dago. It's warmer, nicer, and that lasts a few months. And then there's fall, where the leaves start falling off the tree. They turn many different colors. And then there's winter. Winter is where there's snow, very, very cold. Where Brett lives in Chicago, the winter is very, very cold, very cold.
That's why he lives in California.
I live
now.
in California. Well, parts of California have cold winter, but where I live, there's no winter, basically.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so unlike Dago, which has pretty consistent weather throughout the year, we have varying different kinds of weather.
Like right now where I'm from in Chicago, it's a lot hotter than Dago and a lot more humidity. Like Kenya is very dry. You know what humidity is? Yeah, Kenya is very dry, but it's like much hotter in Chicago. But in the winter, it gets a lot colder. So
They make snowballs.
yeah, okay.
Out of snow, white snow, and then they throw them. Kids
Okay.
play.
All right. Any last thing you want to say before we got a couple other quick things we're going to do? Any last thing for the video, real quick?
I will only appreciate Caroline and the sponsorship fund that they have offered to us, and I will wish them well to continue, and God may bless them.
Okay, but this paper that fell over them.
Okay, I also want to wish them good lives and appreciate them for this far they have brought us. And I would also like to say that they continue with the same spirit to other countries. And I would like also the last to send my greetings here in Kenya. Send our greetings to them, and we love them.
Okay, thank you, George. You can end the video.